Good morning, everyone. Greetings to all of you from Southeast Asia Unit Mission. Of course, this recording is done at our Hope Channel studio with the hope that it will reach as many as possible in our SAUM territory. I just want to bring you an update in terms of the report, a confirmed report from 211 countries. Right now, it is confirmed that 5.4 million plus people have been affected with coronavirus. And of course, the highest number is about 1.6 million in the USA, and the second is Brazil, about 349,000 plus people, and the third is Russia with 335,000 plus people, and the fourth one in Spain, 282,000 plus people. And of course, number 5 is UK, 257,000 plus. However, I hope that for the past couple of months, that despite the fact that we are not able to have regular worship in our church, and that the Lord will keep all of you safe, and that you are able to do some work, follow the new norm, work from home. And I hope and pray that the Lord will guide and direct each one as we all work from home. I would like to read some Bible verses from the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verses 3 from 14. Just a reminder of what Jesus said. The signs of the times and the end of the age. Verse 3, Now as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when will these things be? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? And Jesus answered and said to them, Take heed that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. Verse 6, And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7, For nations will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. Verse 8, All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. Verse 10, And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another. Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. Verse 12, And because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. Verse 13, But he who endures to the end shall be saved, and this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. So there it is. We have Jesus' word telling us that many things will take place before his soon return. And so we are reminded that every so often we hear of earthquakes here and there. That reminds us of the promise that Jesus has given us, a reminder, the signs of the time. And of course, COVID-19 or coronavirus is one of those. Our lives are affected. There are new ways of doing things because of it. There's social distancing. We go to places, we have to wear masks. Unless we wear masks, we can be allowed to enter. And people are not allowed to work in the office because of the gathering of people. And that will pose some danger in infection. So we are facing the situation of having to avoid all the social gathering, all the gathering of so many people from all walks of life. We have to work from home. And that, of course, has limited us in many ways. But we hope and pray that the Lord will guide and direct each one, and that despite the fact that we cannot worship at the church but through media, and we just appreciate Hope Channel so much for doing the programs, shooting and live streaming all programs for our field, and that the Lord will guide and direct their efforts so that many will be in tune with heaven. I also like to read a promise from the book of Jeremiah 33, verse 3. Jeremiah 33, 3. This is one of my favorite verses. The prophet said, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know." Isn't it wonderful that our God, the God of this universe, the God who cares about us, the God who knows our needs, He's there telling us, asking us to call upon Him, and that He will be near. As we keep praying, keep watching, as we study His Word, help us not to be discouraged. Help us not to be derailed by different situations, despite the fact that we cannot have a normal life, but God has allowed us to use media to do evangelism, to have worship, and to spread the gospel. Perhaps this is a new way of doing things. Without coronavirus, we probably wouldn't think of this way as soon as what has taken place. So may the Lord bless each one, and that we can keep each other in prayer, and that the Lord will continue to guide and direct the affairs of His church, and that His followers will remain faithful. May God bless each one. Thank you, Ian. And I pray that the Lord will protect you from harm and danger, and that He will keep you healthy. Thank you. May God bless.